I guess we're back now. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and see if we can find. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can find that temple there, and I'm just gonna play through this game. It's obviously recording this time around, so you know, there's not gonna be any internet. There's not gonna be any power. I haven't really checked on seeing what's been going on with regards to. With regards to politics at the moment. Yeah. By the way, I did mention I was working on a story feature, which part of it right now is taking place over in China. Um, and the reason why I'm doing that for the record is because I wanted to go ahead and let's see here. And the reason why I wanted to do China is because there's a bunch of politics right now happening with China at the moment that I sort of want to go ahead and feature in my I want to feature in my story here. But yeah. So anyways, don't want to give too much away because that would be giving way too much in here. But basically the idea is that I can get some of the background. The background of it all is effectively that there is an event that happens in the DC universe. Well, first of all, let me go and explain that the crossover between DCU and DC, and it's much more of an integrated, and it's far more of an integrated crossover than anything else. More so, like, oh, these two wolves, they've been connected for since the very beginning, even before the very beginning, in fact, to some degree. Because the beginning of the story of the DC universe, at least in my mindset, takes place with Wonder Woman coming to Mantle during the Civil War. But that's an entirely different thing anyways. But the idea, of course, is that the Saiyans are a precursor species. They were involved in an event called the Precursor Wars, and this war lasted about 10 million years, And the reason why it lasted so long is because, well, there were a lot of ancient species that ended up during the war trying to subjugate others and trying to create empires that would basically rule the universe. And the Saiyans, well, no one really knows where they came from other than them, and because most of them are dead now, because it's really hard to understand where it came from. Let's go to the longevity of it. And the idea is, of course, that they're not like the Saiyans that we know from Universe 7. They're more Universe 6 Saiyans, but Universe 6 Saiyans were very much like a precursor species. It's also changing them to a large extent. They're very long-lived in the sense they live for 10,000 to 30,000 years. Because they're so long-lived, they have a far different ideas of Saiyan justice, if you would, which will be something that more or less fits into the story overall. But effectively what's happening is that, ooh, I think I found the symbol there. But effectively what's happening is that these Saiyans, because they ended the precursor wars, and they did so by eliminating and destroying a lot of malevolent species, like just outright genociding them, confining them to their planets, to their own planets, and eventually over time, many of them just would not change to the point in which they just had to destroy them, you know, because they just would not heal, they would not change, and not only would they not change, it just wouldn't allow themselves to actually be affected by that change. So, and the Saiyans, they took their time with it. They took like 3,000, 4,000, even 5,000 years for some species, you know? And, well, there's only so much time you can actually get a species to change before you realize that they're just not going to. Okay, this is interesting. That is pretty great. So yeah, and this is, by the way, this is something that does come up in the story, like the fact that Broly was responsible for the genocide, quite a few species, if you would, quite a few peoples, more or less does weigh heavy on him. In fact, that he doesn't really like that. He's kind of bothered by it in a sense, you know, and it sort of comes to a head, even though by and large his entire reputation is one of respect. Like, he is respected as a legendary swordsman. Oh, by the way, obviously, Brawley is the main character of this. But anyways, fast forwarding to like China's development is because like the entire DC world is very much predicated upon politics. Like there was a superhero ban about 5 years before Broly that got lifted. About 5 years ago, um, there was a superhero ban that got lifted about 5 years ago. That more or less just sort of messed a lot of stuff up in the sense in which like more and more superheroes are just doing politics. They're more concerned with issues of political acceptance. You know, the Justice League International specifically like is more of an international body, and people like Wonder Woman, for example, far more politically oriented towards being involved in the politics of things. In fact, her entire journey begins in Man's World with, what was it? Yeah, with going into the Civil War, a few years before the Civil War happened. Or actually, no, not a few years, like 5 years, yeah. Um, so, you know, that's like she meets Lincoln before he becomes president and all that stuff, and then the Confederacy happens, so to say. So, yeah, things are very different. And because Wonder Woman is like, involved in politics at such an early time, things seem very different due to that. Certain characters obviously like much the same. Like Superman is pretty much the same. Batman's pretty much the same for the most part, except like he instead like when he's in the Justice League, when he's doing official Justice League business, he instead wears like a white. His entire bat suit is like white, and he adopts stealth technology. You know, in fact, they call him the white bat instead of like just the Batman. You know, I figured that would be like a good indication to sell the fact that this whole universe is very different. To like have Superman be kind of the same for the most part, but also have Superman be basically the same, but have Batman be fairly different when he's like doing his Justice League official stuff. And by the way, I'm doing this primarily as a means because I've noticed that a lot of people, for some weird reason, have this tendency to want to go ahead and do crossovers where in which they don't change anything of the characters. They try to make them stay the same, but they don't try to like, you know, change the universe. They don't try to make things very different. They don't try to make them all different. I'm hoping at the very least with my fan fiction that this will like increase people's tendency to want to do that. And I say that not necessarily to become arrogant because oh my story's going to be so good and whatnot. The thing is that there are a lot of people who, for whatever reason, and I notice this whenever it is I write a story, is that I take a concept that hasn't really been done before by very many people, and I do it, and then like a year or two later, I see all these other stories doing similar things to mine. So very clearly I'm able to write in a fashion that people take inspiration from. They see what it is I'm doing and they want to do the same thing I'm doing, do a similar thing to what I'm doing, or at the very least, like, or at the very least do it in that regard. So I just think that I could make that sort of a difference, if you would. Probably won't become very, it probably won't be very, shall I say, influential, if you would. But, you know, hopefully I get enough of it. Hopefully I get enough traffic, which allows me to market my own stories, you know, my own original stuff. Which I do have two original ideas I want to go with. One I've worked on more than the second, but, you know, hopefully it goes well.
The land of Thunderclap allows no faith but one!
Okay. And by the way, I'm making it so that way, like, Tien is a Tibetan Buddhist monk, Chao Tzu is the Dalai Lama. So that would be an interesting thing to face for a lot of people. And for those of you who are wondering, yes, I'm doing Xi Jinping and whatnot. And also, one of the things I wanted to do was make things very different politically speaking. Like, because Wonder Woman came to America during the Civil War, a little bit before the Civil War, America is far more left-leaning, far more socialist-leaning. And because of that shift, damn. It was like almost room for error. Yeah, there's far more left-leaning. Conversely as well, China's more authoritarian like America, but also has some of the very similar stuff like, you know, they still have that social credit score, they're still doing the whole like, they're still doing the Uyghur genocide, they're also doing the whole thing of, they're also doing the whole thing with Tibet too, but that's primarily because like it's all holdover from Mao Zedong. You know, Mao is still a thing now. You know, I talked with my brother a little bit in terms of like how the politics should be in the sense. You know, it's giving me some thought. I'm sort of trying to figure out how that goes. They said that like characters like Teddy Roosevelt characters like Teddy, people like Teddy Roosevelt are completely different than what we know. Like he's far more. You're only doing it to yourself by staying. But anyway, yeah, people like Teddy Roosevelt are very different because he introduced the. For those of you who don't know, in history, there was this thing that Theodore Roosevelt, sorry, not Theodore, Franklin Delano Roosevelt was going to be doing, called the Second Day of
Thunderclap allows no faith but one.
And what this would have done is this would have added quite a bit of human, inalienable human rights. Like guarantee for. God damn. I'm trying to do it the last moment like I normally do, but for the budget stage, when that needs to be done. Damn. But basically, the idea was that it would guarantee healthcare, it would guarantee. God damn. Okay. It would guarantee our land for people. It would make certain. It would make permanent certain social ideas and certain social programs in America. A lot of it would basically just sort of normalize America as sort of a socialist nation. Now, of course, that never went through because he ended up dying, or at least a part of it did, or at least partially. And due to that simple fact, I figured it would be best to make it so that way. I'll be honest, FDR very much overrated. That's why it is I'm giving this to Teddy. But it's also because like the state of America is so different in the sense that Teddy is very much like he got elected in a landslide because of what he was doing, what he was advocating for. God damn. I've got to go ahead and get. Here's all I have this one then. So yeah, and you know, my brother gave me something to think about, which is the idea that if you're gonna have this happen, Teddy should either be a completely different person to that point, from which Teddy would be just someone probably completely someone else, which Teddy doesn't even exist, as we know of him, or that he should be the conservative version of his opponent. He should win over someone who's even more liberal or more of a
Such a pony.
also said I should probably go ahead and do some kind of epilogue to show people how different things are with my world.
Land of
Just
Thunderclap.
swing people into it. Because I have certain expectations of people. Which, honestly, makes a lot of sense. Even this thing is coming. Even that thing is undone. Okay, I think I got the distance there now. Let's do a self-advancing on the Fluffer Mini. Alright, let's see. Let's make sure I know which one's which here. Now let's do Rock Solid here. Okay, there we go. That's a boss. I'm not going to be facing him because clearly I need to go ahead and I need to figure out how it is. Sandwich of revealed here real quick. I
Land
gotta
of
figure out
thunderclap.
some point. See no evil, huh? Okay then, more defense. Together. I'm up for that. 8 more easily. That's all great. Let's see how long I've been playing here real quick for a second. Oh, only about half an hour. Okay, feels a little bit longer, but whatever. Come on. Okay, that's what that is then. Strengthening pellet. A bone strengthening pellet, specially made by Zoo Dog. Hurry delivered to the old moon by Bitter Lake, lest he continues his clamor. Oh yeah, that's right. I was supposed to give that to that one guy. Yeah, okay. Let's find a squad. Very beginning here. Well, I guess the perfect time is an just to get back to that point then, I guess. See here, where was that now exactly that I was supposed to go to? This Domingo, Millennium Ginseng, and Ancient Age Ginseng, okay. My Bitter Lake, Bitter Lake. Yep, that's where we're supposed to go now. That's where I'm supposed to go. There's a little dragon type boss defeating, or rather that I did defeat, and now all of a sudden he just begins to there he is.
I knew you could do it!
The young may yet be taught. With this pill, I'll gain the strength to unseal that precious place, the Painted Realm. A peaceful haven I built with my fellow deities. Now the monkey is in place. We should gather once more.
Okay, I didn't expect that. I didn't realize I had gotten that when I had gotten that.
Mine eyes doth see the dell from the confines of my abode.
Oh, I see.
Greeting, brave one.
I see. So this is a place in which I get to go to all my other. So I can go here and get all my things rather than just going from place to place to place to get all my stuff. That's cool. Then I like that.
Seek from within to ascend. Seek from without to craft pills. A wondrous marvel of the universe. Each pill is a means to an end. My destiny's course, I can't amend. May Lord Lao illuminate your path, brave. Oh, many thanks for reuniting us here, brave one. This is a perfect place for my art. I've long yearned to come back. Henceforth, brave one, come timely to fetch medicines. This is a token of my gratitude. It retains the energy of both this world and beyond. No shame in taking the pills. More unfair are the innate skills.
Where there's drink, all is bliss. Without it, the highest court is a cage. Oh, my. I've turned to drink since my descent. I thought I'd never see those friends again. But here I am, back to the Painted Realm. Now I'll drink with my friends in this hideaway. Who needs to fight for a journey? Cheers! Cheers!
Drink.
success or failure. Do drink wisely.
Now all the zodiac deities may come and go freely. Hey, don't make light of our kind. Without our assistance on such an arduous journey, it may be too hard for you to complete. It's rare for strangers to gain entry here. Seeing our paths crossed, I brought you in. As they say, fine soil yields fine sprouts, and fine sprouts bear fine fruits. From seed to sprout to fruit to harvest, patience is the path to follow. Ah, rest assured, this old Long knows his trade.
Interesting.
Oh, who's there to lend me comfort as I live out over here?
There's probably a pig somewhere down there. Ooh. Is that what I think it is? Oh, it's the lion.
Spare me, you prattle, it bores me. Since you're here, the scrap you're all in can stay no more.
Oh, upgrading armor. Nice. Okay. Hmm. I got a lot of that stuff, so let's just go and craft it. Upgrade it. I want to go ahead and do this one here. The Gale Beastmaster.
It might befit you well. This can give you some edge. Helm and armor in place. A sure oppose in any case. This can give you some edge. Master of Arms stays. Go, and rest assured.
Okay. Should be a pig somewhere around here, but maybe not.
arms. Just ask and they're yours.
Since I've got so much and whatnot, might as well just upgrade everything.
It might befit you well. Helm and armor in place. Assure repose in any case. It might befit you well. Helm and armor in place. Assure repose in any case. This can give you some edge. Helm and armor in place. Assure repose in any case. It might befit you well. This can give you some edge. Helm and armor in place. Assure repose in any case. It might befit you well. This can give you some edge. Helm and armor in place. Assure repose in any case. It might befit you well. This can give you some edge. It might befit you well.
Okay.
If you need sharper blades, seek me here.
I'm pretty sure I probably get more cold waves anyway, so it's a bit of a deal. Okay. Thunderclap Temple. Seeing how long I've been doing this for? About an hour, so yeah. Let's see what I can do now here. Okay, I think I'll switch out of here based on whether or not I'm fighting a boss on that regard. So, yeah. Oh, okay. That's good then. Didn't know that.
Land of thunderclap allows no fate but one.
I was gonna go straight for that boss. Or maybe it's on the boss. Wrong one. There we go. That's the okay, yeah, this is... These two are clearly bosses, I guess. Or not bosses, just things I need to kill. Game just crashed. Well, that was certainly unexpected. So yeah, let's go and try this again here, shall we? these guys are just ganging up on me. So unfair. All I just want to do is get them out of my way. Oh, that's so funny. God damn! Right. Okay, let's try this again here. This time we'll put it under here, up here. Damn, this guy. This is what I thought. Not two of them is significantly easier, which I can kind of understand really, but yeah. Ooh, there's a recharge there. Nice. Recharge for my glory. Awesome. Probably all around this place. Well, that wasn't lightning at the very least. See if there's any more around here. I guess I should have waited until I got that guy. I suppose once I suppose what I'll do is that the next time I end up facing these two on my second playthrough, I will make sure to save that guy down there and his little soul to refill my gourd completely. So yeah. Or in here, maybe. Nope, not around here. easier than I was expecting it to be. Before I go up there, I'm going to go up to the side to see what that other place was. Because that might actually contain some okay, that much to go to the next part. Let's go ahead and do the book of mini real quick. Strand. So I already did this one, I think. Yeah, I already did that one. Material level moderately increases the duration of duplicates. Moderately increases the damage dealt by duplicates nearby. Okay then. Yeah, I think it'll increase the damage one for it now. I suppose the thing with the fox over there is like supposed to be up there then, I guess, yeah. Which I guess makes a lot of sense, I suppose. But for right now I'm gonna go ahead and go over here. Because it looks like there's some over there and over there too. So yeah. Ooh.
If you're looking land of thunderclaps allows no fate but one!
careful now. Almost out of mana, and which I consider myself as with this. Damn, just when I was taking that pill. Just when I was taking the pill. It's like, what the hell? Hello. At least I get to do it on a full, with all my stuff there. Wait, what the heck? There we go. There's nothing else going on there for a second. Okay, so I gotta take care of those light guys first. I guess that makes sense.
It's the eyes that see make your power leak. The land of thunderclap allows no way of war. The thunderclap bids you welcome. To kill is to uphold the dawn.
Okay, I'm gonna kill that wizard first. Okay, let me go ahead and get rid of that guy. Oh yeah, that's right. I got another thing for my fucking mini this time around. Let's see here real quick. Let's just increase the duration of the duplication. Probably because I had like most of my mana with these guys. So. Oh, goody, these things are now cold. Damn. Beat those guys. Those guys are significantly easier to deal with. Oh, okay, so there's nothing over here. Okay. We just go ahead and go over there then. See what's in here. nice. Okay. And 2 monk from the sea, weaving strikes with the blizzard's grace and launching attacks of frostbane. Huh. Okay. Very nice. A new transformation. That's cool, man. Didn't expect to get a new transformation out of this. So how long this has been going here, shall we? Shall I? Yeah, just fine. Feels longer, but you know the feeling, obviously. If I pick up all of these, pick up the down, they just turn yes, that's how it sometimes works. And I probably won't be able to open this thing without doing that. Not to avoid this. Okay, nice. And of course, nothing to do. Alright, so there's nothing here, just a cloud. Here? Nope, nothing. Here? Ooh, there's something. And of course. You know what this whole gore thing reminds me of, there was an episode, I think it might have been filler, where in which Goku faced off against two particular warriors, one of them with a magic gourd, where in which it would metastasize any warrior that they trapped into it and allow them to feed out their essence. That's what this whole gore thing reminds me of. Hold on for a second. I just noticed this here. Is there anything up here? Nope, nothing up here. Okay. Let's see if I can- Where's the bit at? I'll save up time to try to figure it out. Alright. And I'm back here. Oh, wait. I guess I forgot to get him. I thought I got him, but I guess not. So, yeah. See, where is that? Here we go, not avoidness. There we go. Okay. Looks like I masked out that one spirit then, so that's good. Okay. Each talent level moderately increases the damage of the next attack the next attack after a perfect dodge. This talent only strengthens Destined One himself. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and go the
The land of Thunderclap allows no fate but one!
Thunderclap bids you welcome. A far base. You have no
Where the hell is that guy? Oh, there it is. Nope, it's not it. He annoyed me way too much there, so yeah. Need to go. I'm sure there's no one there.
Jaguars!
God damn it. It's always really hard to gauge where I'm supposed to be hitting it. Guess now go up there, gotta go up here.
The secret to power!
You gotta take him down 3 times. knows how to deal with this guy. You got it. Yeah. So you were the ones lightning me that. You guys are gone. Gone. Yeah. That's a Family Guy reference for those of you who don't know. Stan at some point in time started trying to pretend that various people were just gone based on who annoyed him, why, and how, and that kind of stuff, so yeah. And he just kept going, gone! And they would be gone from his mind. So.
My friend! Yellowwind Ridge offered me nothing. Yellowbrow the Buddha was my next plea. Only after meeting His Grace in the New West did I see. I wasted my life for others, and missed much joy. No more journey now. My king is suffering, yes. But does one not weave the threads of one's destiny? Peace is living for yourself. His Grace speaks true. Indulge, and you shall be carefree. This joy, it's new to me. Like never before. My king once sought wisdom in such a Dharma place. His son, too, was a disciple of a bodhisattva. Now I, too, walk on this path. I hope I'm following in my king's steps. Say, my friend, why don't you stay here and tread this path with me?
Very interesting way in which to place things, I guess. Oh, new gourd, nice. Check it out. Recovers 36 of maximum health, moderately increases movement speed. Okay. Seems to do the same thing as the other one does. Just so yeah, I put all my larger vines in here, so that one gourd there. So, yeah. See what kind of build we've got. Oh no, it's a formula this time. Body feeding power. Okay. I wonder what that does. New curio. Let's see what that does here. Slightly increases for Bane's resistance. Okay. I did not want that guy on that perch at all. I'm just going to avoid those very punchy monks. Full white, huh? Tree Pro, I should say. Ah, okay. So this one too. Okay, I see.
Land of thunderclap has no faith but one!
Let's do a self-advancing here real quick. Hitting enemies extends duration of duplicates. This effect can stack up to 10 times. Okay then. Okay. Something over here. Something over there. All right.
Once you enter the temple, you must kowtow.
I'm gonna avoid these monks.
The eyes are lured by sight, ears by sound, nose by odor, and tongue by taste. Every sense is ensnared by contact, yet the mind, based on the perception of all, differs from all. All six of them, tied to its kind amidst the mortal world, are unswayed All 6 of the eyes.
Okay. Alright. How long have I been at this now? About an hour. Okay then. So, gonna go and travel to that one little spot there. And we'll pick it up back at the entrance when I record again. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that. Appreciate the views if you guys have stayed this long. And yeah, see you all later. Have a nice day.